Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I stay here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. And I talk about true crimes. On Friday I dedicate my Fridays to talk about missing kids, and I also do different topics nowadays. But if you are interested, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I want to start by saying happy Valentine's to anybody that is celebrating Valentine's, and I hope y'all enjoy your day with your loved ones. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do my inspiration of the day. I just want you next to me right now. I want to lay my bed head down on your chest while you run your feelings through my hair. I want to wake up next to you. I want to cook breakfast in the morning with you. I want to have cute spa days with you. I want to go on adventures with you. I want to cuddle and be in your arms. I just want you. I want to do these kind of things with your life, with you, the love of my life. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I will be talking about the youngest prisoner, and his name is Evan Miller. So let's go ahead. Evan Miller was just 14 when he committed the slaying that sent him to prison. A review in his case, the U.S. Supreme Court banned mandatory life without parole sentence for juveniles, saying judges and juries should consider the special factors of youth, a decision that eventually led the inmates across the country getting a chance in release. But Miller will not get that chance. A judge on Tuesday handed down a second life sentence without possibility of parole. Lawrence Q. Judge Mark Gary ruled that Evan Miller, despite being a young teen when he committed his crime, met the legal criteria to be sentenced to life in prison without the chance of parole. Gary said the severity of Miller's crime outweighed the mitigating factors of Miller's age and his abuse-filled childhood that the defense argued made him deserving of an opportunity of chance to get out of prison someday. Gary said that the sentence of life without the possibility of parole was the only just sentence over the lesser punishment of life, which is a chance of parole after 30 years. Miller was 14 in 2003 when he and another teen beat Colin Cohn with a baseball bat before setting fire to his trailer, a crime for which he was originally sentenced a mandatory life sentence. Before handing down the sentence, Gary repeated that the line that Miller was tributed with saying before he delivered a final blow to Cannon, "I am God. I have come to take your life." Gary said those were some of the most chilling words I ever heard. Gary said he was not convinced Miller could be rehabilitated, and note that Miller was the primary aggressor in this lane. "He had you not made the decision that night, Mr. Cannon, in my view, you would still be alive," Gary said. "You showed cunning, no clumsy, rash thinking." Miller now is 32 and appeared during the hearing, which was conducted by video link from an office of the Alabama prison where he is segregated. He did not visibly react as the sentence was read. The Supreme Court in 2012 ruled in Miller's case that mandatory life without parole of those under the age of 18 at the time of their crime violates the Eighth Amendment provision of cruel and unusual punishment. In the 2012 opinion in Miller's case, Justice ordered that judges and juries should consider children's dismissed culpability and the heightened capacity for changes should make such a sentence in common. Miller's stepfather physically abused him, and his alcoholic and drug-addicted mother neglected him. He had been in and out of foster care as a result, and he had tried to kill himself 4 times. The first when he should have been in kindergarten, the court wrote in the majority opinion. While other juvenile libraries across the country have seen their sentence reduced because of Miller's case, and later ruling that made the decision to reactive his own case had lingered without a decision until Tuesday. As an early resentence hearing, Miller lawyers cited his charge of physical abuse and neglect and argued that at 14 his brain was not fully developed. The Equal Justice Institute, which was representing Miller, did not immediately comment on the decision. Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall said in the judge, "Restore the punishment that is fitting for even Miller's wicked actions." When Miller Miller robbed and safely beat his neighbor, setting fire to the man's trailer and leaving his incapacitated victim to die a horrible death. He earned all well-deserved sentence of life in prison without parole, Marshall said in the statement. Cannon's daughter, Candy Chalmers, had previously called Miller apology for the slaying in empty words. The Supreme Court had been moving towards great mercy for juveniles over more than a decade, first ending the death penalty of people under 18 and then reducing the universe of people who could get life without parole sentence for crimes they committed as a juvenile. But in the capture from the Trent, the court last week held that judges do not have determined that a juvenile offender is beyond hope of liberation before ruling that he should spend the rest of his life. Crime Time is a decision for true crime stories from the world. So that is the story of sorry guys. I'm not saying that what he did was okay. I'm not saying that, but I kind of agree on the judge, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. When you are a child, you don't, I don't think your brain's fully developed. I don't know what age exactly it is because I haven't really searched for that. I really should, but I think that you giving a child that a person that committed a murder when they were a child and having them in prison without the possibility of parole, I don't think that's fair. Don't come at me, y'all. I'm not saying that the crime that they committed was right. It wasn't, but he paid his sentence. He did his sentence. He's 32 years old now. I don't know him personally, but give him a chance. Give him a chance. But he needs to know that if he does give him a chance, he can't mess up. He needs to get out and get his life together, because you have your lawyers fighting for you, and you get in trouble again. But I really don't think that's right. I don't think that a child that committed a crime when they were a child should be punished and be in prison for the rest of their lives. That is just my opinion. Like I say, they paid the time, their time. They paid, they did their time and they paid for their crimes. So guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Should an adult that committed a crime as a child, should they be in prison without parole, or should they at least get prison with the possibility of parole? Let me know what y'all think. Bye.